And let me do is like my man Ted, and then five, four, three, two, one.
I usually go five.
Five. There you go.
I
Get it
usually
to him.
go. I
Get it
usually
to him.
go five,
What are we doing
four,
here?
three, two,
Yes.
one.
There you go. Get it to him. Get it to
There
him.
you go.
What's up, y'all?
Philly
This is
B.
Bell Kings Fantasy Football League broadcasting. We started our own fantasy football league amongst ourselves. This is myself, my man Ted Hicks over in the corner. Ways to follow the show, latenightparents.com. Follow my man right there, latenightparents.com. Follow my man right there, latenightparents.com. Big ups to him. What's up to everybody else who's in the league? Sunday Night Smoke Podcast, Pace Army Vet, Captain Rehab, Tim Conrad, Nonsensical Nonsense, my man Mr. B, the MMA guy, Brian, my fellow co-founder, Nancy. Who else am I forgetting? Who else am I forgetting? Who else am I forgetting? When y'all see this, get y'all butts up in here. The door is open for the members to be here primarily. The door is open for the members to be here primarily. Alrighty. I always want the members here. Ted, this is your first time joining the broadcast with us for the Fantasy Football League. We started off at 10. We're going at 12. Speak your mind. I did a broadcast specifically on all the players available as far as who to draft and in what positions. Speak your mind. The floor is yours, brother. Go.
All right, Tony. Thank you for inviting me to this illustrious opportunity that you've given me to talk football.
Illustrious.
Illustrious. So the Belt Kings Fantasy Football League. We're drafting in less than 27 hours.
Yes.
Eastern time. Okay, so we're drafting. We're doing this. Everyone's coming together. People across the internet. This is the beauty of fantasy. It's kind of like our private / public cloud that we're doing, because of course, of the 12 members, none of us, on most occasions, not more than 2 of us live in the same state.
Facts.
So it's great. So it's private, but it's a cloud type solution, and that's the way fantasy football works. It's going to be delivered to us. So first things first, with any fantasy football league, this is my interpretation. No one else's. Tony doesn't endorse this. This is solely paid, produced, written, directed by Ted Hicks. All right. Most occasions, we have what we call skin in the game. Skin in the game is most of the players, the fantasy football competitors, will put some type of monetary amount to the side in escrow. Why? To keep things interesting. Because, competition is one. Being able to talk smack is one. Figuring out how those funds get distributed is something else. So I'm proposing we can go 10, we can go 15. I'd rather go $20 a person. $20 a person in escrow, held by the commissioner / co-commissioners. And then as we hit mid-season and we get ready towards the playoffs, monetary gifts or winning prizes will be discussed.
Debbie, how you doing? Go ahead.
But with that, Debbie, how you doing? But with that, we would have, if we go to $20 per person, we have $240. And I think it could, first place, second place, and then maybe, I don't know, a gift for maybe 7th place. Something not to be, some type of incentive not to finish last. Hey, how you doing? So that's really what I'm proposing. I'm proposing that to other league members. If we can get collective and come together, and if we don't agree on $20, then we can agree on $15. And if we don't agree on $15, then we can agree on $10. Heck, people are getting $10,000 for student debt, so we got to be able to agree on some amounts that we can get together and make this hyper competitive. And also, there's going to be a lot of S talking. League. So, I mean, I think I'm really excited about it. I'm
I'm
big up
pretty amped.
you and Brian for doing this.
Yeah, I didn't expect half of the confusion we had with a lot of the enthusiasm and support we originally had, but people do have their own schedules, their own calendars. It is a holiday weekend. I wanted to make this as convenient as possible. I wanted to do a couple of broadcasts with what we have and who we were, knowing that we will all show up. I forgot about Nancy. I know Nancy's tied up. I know Nancy is.
But here's the deal.
Mhm.
As with you as commissioner or co-commissioner, I'm not sure which role you hold.
Co-founder. Me and Brian are the founders.
Okay, but who is the commissioner?
It's going to be Glick and Nancy.
Okay.
Now, it's probably going to be Glick more than anything because Nancy, I don't think she's going to, but Nancy's the primary lady of the league.
Okay. So, but it just really comes down to if you are the spokesperson, then we have 27 hours. Then I think if you can't get everybody in a stream, you just do separate streams with different people. You just do
that's what I'm doing.
A hard out of 15, 20 minutes, and that's that. Like I said, I'm excited. I'm excited about tomorrow. We're gonna have fun with it, with the draft.
I'm ready.
Some people are gonna auto draft, and
I'm ready.
We'll do it, naturally.
That's all it is. I'm ready.
Some people,
I'm here.
Can't draft. Some people don't have that skill set to draft.
Yes, they do. And no. I got to press the button on that. Nothing against you.
Okay.
We all talk sports. We all talk sports last year. I ain't falling for this shit.
You ain't falling for what?
You talk sports and you watch sports. You ready?
Doesn't make you a GM.
You ain't got to be a GM. I'm new to the GM side now. I'm speaking to everybody in the league on purpose because I am brand new to having my own league. This is true. However, if you talk sports all day, and I'm specifically going after all of you ex-football players, all of you ex-athletes, all of you high school Prop 48 Al Bundy teammates. When you get up in here and you take more than 35 seconds to pick your player, I'm calling you out. I'm on your ass. I ain't even gonna lie. There was times I was confused and messed up, but and I will admit my guilt. I said this last broadcast, I'm gonna say it again. I've been doing this since 2009. I've ran 7 leagues a season. I know who I want. That's it. I didn't set up no cons. Right. I didn't set up no controversies. Everything is regulatory standard. There is no, this is a defensive league. This is a quarterback league. I just got everything flat.
So this is just PPR.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just straight. But normally when I do my picks, I got 4 picks per position. If I have to do an auto draft, because there was times I wasn't able to be there, and I ran with what I had. Now people want to run stats, people want to run numbers, people want to run trades. I give anybody credit for injuries. I give anybody credit for trying to see how the player is going to be with the new players who come onto the team. I got all that. I'm going to throw myself out there. I try to pick to see who's not going to get hurt all season. Mm-hmm. It killed me more than once. I ran superstars one year, got a championship. I followed somebody else's advice another year, got a championship. On my own, I've been getting slaughtered because everybody like to switch their players up amongst themselves, not people out the league, and set everybody else to be up so their little crew can have their little title shit with it. I ain't doing none of that mess. This is on you. If you can't play straight up legitimate, regular fantasy football, and you really don't want me to do this like I really want to do it, y'all would hate me. You would have a team.
Can I just chime in and say, absolutely. Has anyone been, have we enforced, either you guys as the co-founders or the commissioners or co-commissioners, a lot of top-heavy management in this league, but that's okay because I plan to win. I'm playing to win.
Okay.
Have we reached out to anyone to say, hey, you need to do a pre-draft? You need to get.
Now, okay. I will say no because we really can't even get a lot of people to be together at the same time.
Well, but it's all it is an iMessage thread or something to say, go in there, check your settings on your laptop or your phone or however, run through a pre-draft.
Let me make it easy for you.
Mm-hmm.
I told everybody on more than one occasion, download the app on your phone, keep the notifications on. All the messages come through. We do get responses on the message. Not a problem.
Okay. Okay.
None of us are new to fantasy football. Big
Okay.
plus, big plus to me. Pre-draft, I have not done, have not brought up, have not even thought about.
Yeah, I'm just saying for anyone that might be new to, so there's no newbies.
No.
Is what you're saying. Okay, then that's no issue.
Gotcha. That I know of. There's nobody here that's new. I forgot about Cam. Damn it.
Because the worst thing is come draft night and someone is like, oh, I'm having problems. Oh, it's not. And you're just like, you know what?
Computer issues. I give you that. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Well, that's what you keep me around for, you know?
Mm-hmm. Hey, you know stuff I don't. That's why I
No.
listen. I'm actually doing this off of your idea. I'm learning some stuff. I'm gonna look at
See, the beauty with me is being able to defer.
Well, the beauty is a lot of you don't have to be in charge, and I'm listening to those of you who don't have to be in charge. You have the ideas. Even I got on Glick the other day. Glick said, "I don't want to be in charge." And then when I did the broadcast, he was telling me any and everything did wrong. That's why I did. I said, "I thought you didn't want to be in charge."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, you're right." I had to get on him. That shit was hilarious.
It was good.
Nancy's not new to this. Nancy's going to be the only woman in the league, but I know what she's got going on, home wise, real life wise. So she's got a lot of leeway to me. Once everybody makes the draft, I ain't gonna have nothing to say. I'm really not, because once you draft your team, it's on. You go through your picks, go through your free agent market. I threw everything out there last time. Glick said he's on his way. Tim hasn't responded. Cam is one of the guys that's with Glick on his show behind the scenes more than anything. So big ups to Cam. I got to make sure he gets a message. I think he's on my Twitch. He may not be, but allow me this, if you will. What I have done, or what I did do last time, was set up a little bit of a prediction broadcast.
Where is this? Where is the streaming to? So I can retweet.
This is going to Twitch and YouTube.
Okay, so this is going to Twitch and YouTube. Okay, so let me go to Twitch. Yeah, that's all I'm talking about is how do we make this better and how do we make the actual event better?
Right.
The experience better. And let's just say if people say no to the monetary fees, okay, then let's get creative in other ways. What do we need to do?
They're working on the belt. Glick and Smoke are pretty much in charge of. They're working on the belt. Yeah, they're going to work on how we get a championship belt and all this and all that. Let me run this while we're on the cut, if you don't mind.
No, go ahead.
I'm going to run this is what I did the other night as far as positions and players. There. You should be here. Why are you not here? Oh. And my mistakes. Yeah. Gotta learn the game up here, y'all. Gotta learn the game. Good. Screen may be turning to a lot of people, but this is what I wanted to show everybody. You got to go with a lot of your projections. Pick who you want to pick. I am extremely hard-headed, and I do mean extremely hard-headed on my picks, mainly because I know who I want regardless. I know the numbers are going to say one thing, projections are going to be the other. My thing is I try to see who's going to do what, where, how everybody is ranked in all positions more than anything. I will tell everybody this year. This year, I am not going for Lamar Jackson as a quarterback, nor would I. Josh Allen, yes. Justin Herbert, yes. Jalen Hurts, because it's Philly. Russell Wilson, they just gave him a big old contract, so he should do good in Denver. And I know Denver is dying for a brand new prime quarterback. I know this. They have got to be. They have got to be. What else we got here? Patrick Mahomes, that's a given. Kyler Murray, if he doesn't get injured, last year he got hurt. I know that threw a lot of people off, but you got to watch out for injuries. The hardest thing for me to do is to predict players playing after injuries. I try to build up an insurance roster more than a superstar roster. Yes, it has kicked my ass. I will admit it. Joe Burrow, I'm going to have him as a number 2 quarterback. Any of the first 2 Super Bowl quarterbacks, especially this previous Super Bowl, they get props. I don't care. That was a great Super Bowl, and the Cincinnati Bengals, may they face no criticism or sarcasm or shade. Them boys played. Even though they lost, I am going to give them their credit. Aaron Rodgers is a given. Tom Brady, I wish you would. I'm drafting him. Let me be clear. I am drafting him. Dak Prescott, you all can have him. I'm not saying he's not any good, but I don't trust the team because I've been a Cowboys fan for a while. I ran with Cowboys fan since '83. I'm a natural born New York Jets fan. And yes, I also do watch the Carolina Panthers. Yes, I got more than one team. Kiss my ass from the bottom of my heart. I went ahead and said it. I'm going to do it like that. Trey Lance is my rookie quarterback pick. Period. I end the story. Something about that dude works, and that's why you got to watch the draft. You can watch the draft. You could just see something in a player, know it's going to work. I say that for Najee Harris. He has not broken out yet. I say that for CeeDee Lamb. I wish you would. The brothers are stud. I said it for Sam Darnold. Yes, I got roasted, but damn it, he did good, even though the first play of his game, he got picked 6. Well, he got picked 6th. He did. First throw, interception, touchdown. Matthew Stafford, Super Bowl winning quarterback. I would draft him if I was you. Derek Carr, he puts up big numbers, even though his record doesn't show it. I would draft him. Kirk Cousins, decent 50-50, 500 quarterback. I'm not mad at anybody that gets him. He just has a lot of low games. Matt Ryan, I hate what happened to him. I hate how he went down. I know he got chastised for the Super Bowl, but he is a good quarterback because he does get 4,000 yards a game. Jameis Winston will get yards per game. I drafted him first his rookie season and got laughed at, but he put up 20 points a game his rookie season. Now he's just coming off an injury. I think he will do fine, even though he's backing up in New Orleans, and I don't think he's primary yet, but if he ever becomes primary quarterback, oh my goodness. Baker Mayfield, we'll see. Tua Tagovailoa. I'm not sure yet. Justin Fields, man, listen. You had guts to go to Chicago. I'm not mad at you. Numbers weren't looking good, but you do play tough football. Trevor Lawrence, man, you got work to do. Jared Goff, I used to. I can't right now, but we'll see. Daniel Jones. Why am I doing this? Go for him if you want to. No shade. Mitchell Trubisky, I think he's going to do good in Pittsburgh. Personally. Not a superstar, but good. Marcus Mariota with the Atlanta Falcons, we will see. Carson Wentz with the Washington Commanders, we will see. Mac Jones with New England, apparently he is doing good. He is having a good year. We will see. Ryan Tannehill with the Tennessee Titans. I like Tannehill. He does good with Tennessee. I would draft him. Davis Mills, the Houston Texans, don't know anything about you. Jacoby Brissett with the Cleveland Browns. Oh, my goodness. Highly possible to be a good year. A lot of jokes, but there will be a lot of eyes if you draft him. Joe Flacco with the Jets. Brother, you old. I'm sorry. Geno Smith with Seattle Seahawks. We are going to go to the wide running backs. I'm not going to do that. Christian McCaffrey as a draft pick for running back. If you want to. Backfield dual threat, but a lot of injuries. Let's just cut the bullshit. Jonathan Taylor with Indianapolis, given. Austin Eckler, given. Alvin Kamara, given. Derrick Henry, given. Dalvin Cook, gimme. Let me go back here, Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry should be the top running back in the NFL. Najee Harris should be right behind him, but injuries and whatever else is going on is Derrick Henry's problem. Plus, he gets double teamed and they jump on him. They will stop him. Draft him if you want to. Joe Mixon should be good. Najee Harris, you are my rookie running back pick. You are my rookie running back pick. You didn't have the season I thought you were going to have last year. I'm going to risk another season on you. You are my risk pick. Saquon Barkley, I'm not going to do it. He gets hurt too. Leonard Fournette, you should be. James Conner, you should be. DeAndre Swift, a lot of talk about you. Go for it. Aaron Jones, given. Nick Chubb should be. Travis Etienne got hurt last year. I'm not sure what happened. If I remember correctly, something went wrong. He didn't put up the numbers. This will be his season, and it should be. If not, I hate it for him. Javonte Williams, not sure. Elijah Mitchell, yeah. San Francisco's offense is looking pretty good this season, y'all. When they went to the Super Bowl, they were complete, offense and defense. They were complete. Eyes will be on 49 this season. David Montgomery with Chicago Bears. Should be, we're not sure. Chase Edmonds, don't know. Rashad Penny, should be. Dameon Pierce has been getting a lot of reviews with the Houston Texans as their running back primary right now. Good luck, and it's all yours. A.J. Dillon, not a problem. Breece Hall, you are the rookie running back of the season. You are. All eyes on you. Ezekiel Elliott, not even a question. You should be there. Josh Jacobs got hurt 2 seasons ago. Should be good this season. We're going to see. Antonio Gibson should be, not sure. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Yeah, you're a given. Devin Singletary, you're a given. Tony Pollard, you are my backup running back pick for most teams because I have a feeling you are going to break out when Zeke goes down. Zeke was real shady 2 seasons ago. You didn't break out, but you were doing things. So eyes are on you as a draft pick, from my opinion. Kareem Hunt, you haven't had a chance to break out yet. We're watching. Cam Akers, you should be good. Miles Sanders, you have been there. You deserve some time. Eyes will be on you. Damian Harris, I'm not sure. But yes, Cordarrelle Patterson, let me tell y'all something. Dual threat. Should be drafted without question. Ramondre Stevenson, don't know. Michael Carter, I know you got hurt last year. Yes, you did good last year. Everybody was recruiting you last year. Your backup right now is Breece Hall, and I'm quite sure that both of you will be competing for the number 1 running back spot. Eyes will be on the Jets running backs. Big ups to the press conferences for that, because that's all they're going to be talking about. You two motherfuckers. J.K. Dobbins, a lot of shade, a lot of concern, a lot of issues, and you just picked up somebody in the backfield. I think it is. Let me think. What's my man's name? Kenyon Drake. Yeah, I think the Baltimore backfield is going to be pretty good. Nyheim Hines, you're a given. Get the ball, he's going to go. Melvin Gordon, you should be good. Darrell Henderson, not a problem. Tyler Algier, I don't know about you. Isaiah Pacheco, I'm not going there. J.D. McKissick, you should be. James Cook should be. Kenneth Gainwell, you have been on the bench waiver wire for a lot of reasons we're not sure of. I'm quite sure you're getting picked up. Kenneth Walker, I don't know about you. James Robinson, you should be. Kenyon Drake, I just talked about you Sunday. Now let's talk about eyes will be on you. Alexander Madison, you have not been getting the credit you deserve. Your time is coming. Stick around. Jeff Wilson, I don't know, bro. Nothing personal. Wide receivers. I'm going to pause it there for the moment. We got Glick in the house. What's good with you, man?
What up?
Just getting Ted his first go-round with a league broadcast. Ted, you still there? You had to step away for a minute.
No, you just totally went dark and then started playing your best of clip. And I'm sitting there like, ooh.
I said I just wanted to run what I did as far as picking the players and the
What's
choice.
going on, man? I'm done with it.
Just go ahead, bro.
This goes live. I mean, we're live, Click.
I know. I'm sitting here at the house, just minding my own business, hanging out, relaxing on a Sunday. This fool starts blowing me up, DMing me. Bring your ass. So all right, let me put my stuff together. Let me go ahead and get dressed and brush my beard. It's Sunday. The kids aren't here. I'm being lazy.
We got people responding to us in the chat. I have no access to respond back to them.
Okay. You can't respond back to them for real?
No, I can't. You limited my access, and I would never do that to you. I would never do that to you.
You lied.
I was trying to listen to your expert analysis of all these players, but you talk like the guy from the Micro Machine commercials back in the day.
John Machida.
Yeah.
The voice of Blur on Transformers the movie. One of the greatest movies of all time. Go ahead.
So, and it's basically just sounds like it's based off of people you like and not necessarily stats or anything like that.
I'm not running the stats into the ground the way a lot of other people do, but I will acknowledge who I have seen picked up a lot, who I have seen on the bench, who I have seen give me numbers, who I have seen give other people numbers. But you also got to acknowledge the team that they're on. What I did realize and acknowledge, and I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there now.
I didn't realize Geno Smith and Joe Flacco were still in the league.
Collecting checks.
I did not realize who Kansas City picked up as a wide receiver. Good God, and New Orleans. Those two have set themselves up to be in the playoffs very easily, in my opinion.
What's his name? Pittsburgh went to Kansas City, didn't he?
Yeah, Juju.
Juju.
Juju went to Kansas City, and I think Jarvis Landry went to the Saints. That's big.
Did Jarvis Landry get hurt? No. It's not Landry. It was another Landry who got hurt, who blew out his ACL the other day.
Yeah, I saw that the other day. That's a defensive player, I believe.
Yeah. So
be good, Rich. Take care, man. Be safe out there.
Rich, how you doing?
Got me all confused.
Yeah, but you gotta remember KC also lost Tyreek Hill. So you got Juju and lost Tyreek. So it really don't better your situation. Yeah.
It's a downgrade.
Yeah, it's a downgrade. That's why I said they downgraded seriously.
I kind of disagree on the downgrade. The only downgrade is speed.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you want a wide receiver that's famous for making TikTok videos, then yeah, you upgraded him. Guy's more famous for his stupid TikTok dances than he is his actual performance on the field.
Let me throw this out there. I think he'll be good with them because he's not the number one receiver right now.
He wasn't the number one in Pittsburgh.
Yes, he was. What's the name left?
AB?
Yes.
They had
Claypool.
They had Chase Claypool. They had what's his name? Deontay Johnson?
Yes.
Yeah. Juju was not a number one in Pittsburgh.
Is he a number one in KC?
I don't think he is.
Not with Kelsey there.
No. Kelsey's a tight end though.
Yeah, but look at the switches.
He might be pushed more into a wide receiver one position in KC now, because I don't know who KC actually has as wide receivers, because it's always been Kelsey and Tyreek Hill.
Well, let's just find the hell out. Why don't we?
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm going to look at.
So as you guys look at the stats and everything else like that, Tony, I had no idea that you were auditioning to be the next Matthew Berry.
I
had no idea. I was really impressed with the overall analysis for fantasy football.
I appreciate it. Good Lord.
So KC, as far as wide receivers go, they have Juju Smith-Schuster and Valdez Scantling. Neither one of them are number one receivers. But that's
wait. I would disagree with that. Those two are big names for wide receivers.
So you're going to tell me they're going to get more touches than Kelsey? Wrong.
No. Kelsey's gonna get. He's gonna be the primary target in KC. KC's gonna be dog shit again this year. I hate to say it. They're not making the playoffs.
Disagree. I kind of disagree.
They're not gonna make the playoffs.
More weapons. They can spread the ball everywhere. You don't know who to cover on the team right now. You don't know who to cover on that team.
Wide receivers 5 and 6: Justin Watson and Justin Ross. Ever heard of those names?
Who are the players? Never. Who are the wide receivers? Who are the main wide receivers on that team? Let's go.
I just told you, Juju and Scantling, and Kelsey.
Kelsey's a tight end. Receivers. I said receivers.
Okay, I said Justin Watson or Justin Ross. You heard those names before?
You got two very big wide receivers and a very big tight end, and you got Edwards-Helaire running back. There's 4 main weapons that you got to keep your eyes on every play.
Edwards-Helaire's become kind of injury prone, though.
Hold on one second. I'm sorry. Say what? I don't know where'd you put it. Thank you. Sorry about that, gentlemen. Go ahead.
On top of it, KC's been exposed by having a weak offensive line.
Okay, weak offensive line, which means he could drop the ball off to 4 main weapons once again. You just made two guys that are in their career so far in the NFL are either number 2 or number 3 receivers. You have just made them your number one and number 2. Number 1 and number 2 receivers for the team. Yes, that's how I would see it. Yes.
They're going to be hurt.
Hell.
They're going to be hurt.
You got 2 main receivers, 2 backup receivers, a number 1 tight end in the league, and one of the top running backs in the league. I think
you got 2 wide receivers that have not imposed any threat whatsoever in their NFL career. So you go ahead and man up the coverage on that, and then you double team Travis Kelce, and then you make Patrick Mahomes run for his life behind a weak offensive line, and we see what happens when that offensive line gets exposed. Tampa did it. Cleveland did it. Arizona's done it. Oakland's done it.
Mahomes is a decent mobile quarterback.
Mahomes?
He's done it.
He's mobile, but he makes
mobile quarterback.
He makes really bad decisions when you get him running around.
I've seen him make some good ones, but I will give you that. I've seen him make some good ones.
Unfortunately, the bad ones outweigh the good ones. Every quarterback makes. I mean, Baker Mayfield was terrible when he started running around, but every once in a while, he'd get lucky and he'd get a shot downfield.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the record of Mahomes either. And apparently, he had a better line, did he not?
Once I got him in line, he became better.
Okay.
Yeah, we got like one of the top lines in the league
right now. So we're gonna see how it goes, but you don't have Mayfield anymore.
No, we got Jacoby Brissett.
Let me be clear.
I fucking hate
Jacoby
Cleveland.
Brissett with a decent offensive line.
No, I think between Jacoby Brissett and even Joshua Dobbs looked pretty good. Looked really good in preseason. Hey, bud. Even Josh Dobbs looked pretty good in preseason. Surprisingly good. And I think Cleveland will be all right. I mean, I don't think
Cleveland's going to be okay.
They've got enough weapons.
So Glick, what's all right? 9-8.
I give them over 500. I give Cleveland over 500.
I would take a 9-8 season, but potentially I could see 9-10 games win this year, maybe 11. I mean, just our strength of schedule is not very strong.
Exactly.
The AFC North, outside of Cincinnati, Baltimore and Pittsburgh are kind of running around with like chickens with their heads cut off right now. So but strength of schedule, I mean, we've got a good team. It's just how good is Jacoby Brissett going to play?
With offensive line, he should be great.
But no way to catch that second wild card, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say no way, depending upon how they do the first 11 games. And my opinion, with the money they guaranteed and gave Watson, it's Super Bowl or bust, in my opinion. His first full season with the team, he better go win a Super Bowl.
I think he needs to stay in the playoffs.
No, the money they gave him, the guaranteed money they gave him, it's Super Bowl or bust, in my opinion, for Watson.
In his career, yes, but not his first.
But you're talking about for 23-24.
Yeah, but this year, I think they could sneak into a playoff position this year. In all honesty, the talent's there, the skill's there. It's just going to come down to these first 11 games.
Mm-hmm.
How many wins are we going to get in the first 11 games? And like I said, behind the offensive line we have like I think top 3, top 5 offensive line in the league. Whoever's back there should be able to make something happen.
Okay.
Our wide receiver core, outside of Amari Cooper, is super young. Donovan Peoples-Jones, though, he stepped up and played really well the last year. Right. Anthony Schwartz has got to stop dropping balls. He's one of the faster guys in the league. I think he's actually faster than Tyreek Hill.
Well, that says something right there, then, doesn't it?
But he just can't. He's just got hands of stone.
Gotcha.
So, and we've got, both of our tight ends are really good. I mean, David Njoku came on last year.
If Njoku comes back 100%, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, he was gangbusters last year. And Bryant is great. And not only is Bryant good running routes and catching the ball, but that boy can block. That boy will throw out some blocks and not even think twice about it.
Exactly.
So
there you go. Browns
they need to get this Kareem Hunt situation under control too.
Yes, they do. Give him the ball. Thank
Give
you.
Give him his money.
My main cheerleader brought the belt to me again. He wants to let Glick know.
Give him some money.
Did you know the champ?
I know you're the chump.
Did anybody ever tell you I'm the champ?
I know you're the champ. The chump. Chump. There's only one champ.
And that's him.
But I think was before you joined, like, I was talking about the money issue, and I don't mean to belabor this for anyone that watches the replay.
You are fine. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just thinking what we were talking about a month ago. I said we both agreed the skin in the game for the fantasy draft, for the fantasy league, and that gives us some flexibility on what the reward is going to be for the winner. So I don't know if we do, an actual replica belt or this or the overall cash or whatever. We just want to keep it competitive, fun, so that everyone stays engaged.
Oh yeah, no,
You've been in leagues before where we hit that midway mark and have to they've already checked out.
Yep, exactly. No, and I've been a big proponent of that from Street from with this league.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm trying to do something in my league, but I got a bunch of cheapskates and bums, and they're all going to fall out anyways halfway through the year, and I'm just going to walk away. I'm going to walk into another championship because I'm going to start booting people.
Right.
but
it gets to a point when they don't even set their own lineups.
Yeah,
I've been in leagues like that where I'm like, okay, come on.
Last year in my league, I had 5 people in a 10-man league. I had 5 people that were 25% of the time active the whole season.
Right.
But they wouldn't let me boot them because they're like, "Ooh."
So what your mic do? Your mic's acting up a little bit.
Who, mine?
No, Glicks.
Shouldn't be anything wrong with it. Set up like normal.
No, I hear it acting up a little bit. Just so you know, when you see the replay, you'll see what I'm saying. But go ahead.
Yeah, might be. I don't know. Might be glitching out. But no, I'm all in. You know, whether we do money, I know we've talked about everybody pitching in and buying a replica belt, and then at the end of the season having it shipped to the winner. Tony said he wants to keep this league together going into year, and then that way, at the end of the next season, if whoever wins this year doesn't win next year, we can all pitch in and pay for the shipping and handling, so it can get shipped to.
Right.
Or if we do money, I'm all in. I'm 100% in. I've been saying that since Jump Street. I always feel like there should be something on the line.
Click.
Oh, I mean, talking crap and bragging rights, and I heard you say that earlier. That's all fun and games.
Right.
But unless I can come in and I can go, hey, Ted, remember how I schooled you in fantasy football?
Yeah.
Somebody has a message for you.
Click.
What's up,
The
buddy?
reason your mic is glitching is because your name is Glick, and it rhymes with glitch, so that's why your computer's glitching so much.
I ain't never hit a kid with a stunner before. JC, there's a first time for everything.
Oh hell no!
That's funny. That is funny. That's what they used to call me on halves and stuff. Instead of Glick was glitch.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. But no, I'm 100%. I'm on board. Whether it be money, whether we all pitch in for some kind of belt or trophy or something, because absolutely, I agree. You want to keep everybody's attention. You want to keep them focused. You don't want them to lose that drive or whatever. It's for fun, but at the same time, it's also competitive. And I'm a super competitive person. So,
agreed. So Tony,
Yes.
if there's 12 members, you have 2 right now that are like thumbs up for let's see if we can proceed with this. We have 3 members now that said,
I think Smoke said he was down too.
Okay.
And
So
I'm sure
now we're at the point.
I'm sure Cam would be down too.
So
Solid verification is what we need.
Because that's what we're going through in my league right now. There's half of us want to get money involved, and the other half are like, ooh, we could do like $1, and it's like, shut up.
So
I don't have the economic leeway, and I said that before. So
anything over 6, then majority rules, right?
sure.
Okay. So we got 4. So technically we need 3 more to say yes.
Yes, absolutely.
And I think Brian's a go.
If Brian would ever be here, but Brian's busy. No disrespect on that.
No. But like I said, so
JoJo
we got
will show up, but JoJo's busy. No disrespect on that. Nancy's
roughly
busy,
25 hours before the draft happens.
Yes.
26.
20.
26.
26, I think.
26 hours.
Yes.
So maybe since you are like the conduit, if you can reach out to a couple of people.
We've spoken about it more than once. We're just waiting on them.
And when they're available, just jump on for like a quick 15-minute, 20-minute cast. It doesn't need to be 2 or 3 hours.
Once we can get everybody here.
What's going on with Tim? Is he getting in the league or not? I see he's not in the league yet.
He hasn't responded. I sent him a message to join this.
I know he was in the chatters box last night during the show, and I said something about it, and he never responded back.
Right. No response yet. Just waiting here.
So I guess the first thing is to get the 12 people.
Absolutely. We got
Okay.
10. No problem.
So
Actually,
we got
we're sitting at 11.
Yeah, we got 11.
Okay. So we get the 12 people. This money situation or how we're going to reward the champ, that can be a rolling start.
Yes.
That's
that
not
can happen.
dependent on tomorrow's draft.
No.
But we'd like to get some type of verbal commitment from, the remaining people.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
Majority rules, full diplomacy, no anarchy, no oligarchy, no tyranny. This is us. That's why every time I do a broadcast, I want all of us, even if they're just in the chat here.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's active. Everybody's got a say.
So the other people who either haven't responded to whatever, the other 8 people right now.
They can respond in the chat on the league app.
Okay. So we're gonna focus communication through the league app.
League app. In my opinion, we focus communication through the league app. Yes. And just lost my train of thought. That's the biggest thing. Everybody maintains communication through the league app, leaving notifications on. Once we have the draft, I'm not going to have nothing. I just want everybody to get their teams and then go for yours.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm already ready. I don't have time for the drama. I don't like what I've seen in a lot of leagues. Somebody's always got a damn complaint about something. Always. I'm picking my team and I'm going. You don't want to trade, that's fine. Free agent market is out there. The minute you draft somebody in that free agent market, it's open season. I just don't want no stacking. And I don't think we're going to have any stacking from any of us. I truly don't. This ought to be a good season for us.
Okay.
You really should. I'm just keeping it diplomatic like that because I don't like what I'm seeing in a lot of leagues. Even the free league, somebody's complaining. I'm like, damn, what is wrong with y'all? And we were talking about that on the other broadcast. What up, Anthony? What's going on?
Anthony Davis, how you doing?
Yeah, it's almost inevitable. You're always going to get somebody that's not going to be happy. But
yeah.
Like I said, once everybody drafts their teams, there ain't nothing to talk about. There won't be. We're just going with the app and how it is. I'm quite sure if we get up to 20, you're going to start doing divisions. I have heard that, but we don't think we got to that level yet. I'd rather do it like straight records. Go.
Well, I mean, it's automatically split up into 2 divisions, 2 conferences.
Oh, yes, it will be.
Yeah.
Right now, it's all one.
Right now, it's all one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the whoever ends up in the top 6, or how are we doing this?
I'm thinking it's top 6. From what I've seen, it'll be top 6.
Okay.
You're gonna have all the different brackets, and you got first, second, third. Then you got the consolation bracket. From what I have seen, I'm good with that. I'm good with it being straight.
I believe it's your top 4 because it's from my experience. You're automatically split up into basically 2 conferences, so you'd have six on, and the best 2 out of each conference go in to the playoffs, and then you have your consolation brackets for your teams 5 through 12 or whatever it is.
Okay.
In my league that I have, like I said, pull it up here.
Yeah, in the middle of on the console. I'll get in a second. Ready to get some eat?
Yeah, I was going to go.
So it's actually
Yeah,
in the middle of my car. You can take
so we got an East and a West.
Okay, good.
There's only 10 of us in my league, but there's an East and a West, so you got 5 in each division. So your top 2 from each division will go into the playoffs.
Gotcha.
And then the remaining 6 go into a consolation bracket and ultimately play for 5th place or whatever in the league.
Gotcha.
So, Blake, Tony says everyone here is experienced in fantasy football, which I tend to agree. Is there any emphasis on doing mock drafts?
I've never done one. I don't think at the end of the day, I think it's kind of pointless and a waste of time to do a league mock draft. I mean, most of these apps and stuff, you can do your own mock draft on your own. You can kind of play around with it a little bit. I already kind of have a general idea of who I want, and if they happen to get picked up, then I just kind of go off of positions, so I'm gonna look at getting X amount of wide receivers, X amount of running backs, and I don't necessarily always just pick next best, because you never know what's going to happen. If Christian McCaffrey.
I did a mock draft one time and wound up in another league by accident. That was craziness.
Well, no, I'm just saying not as a group. I'm just saying the individual people, so that there's no buffoonery tomorrow night.
I don't expect any.
There's probably going to be buffoonery. There's always buffoonery. As Ted said, I like that word. I'm going to have to steal that from you, Ted, just so you know.
Yeah. No, because you know what's going to happen, and it's just like,
I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I'm busy. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I'm that. It's like
I was in a draft about 5 years ago, corporate draft, colleagues, and it got so silly that we had to restart the draft.
That happened to me the other night. There was a glitch.
I had that happen last year in one of my leagues, because that's the hardest part, is trying to schedule the draft, and you want to try to do it to make sure everybody can be there, but there's always that one person. Yeah. And that one person in our league, I was like, fine, you tell us the day that's going to work for you. And he was like, all right, this day, this time, I'm good. We start the draft. We get 15 minutes into the draft. He texts, "Oh, I'm busy. I told you guys it wasn't a good day today. Da, 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 da. Now my team has to auto draft." And then he was pissy the whole season. It was like,
yes,
dude, we got the group chats where you said that, like, you picked the day and everything. Yes. And then he tried that this year, and I was like, look, we're drafting on Sunday at 7:30. You've known about it. There's nothing I can do. Sorry you decided to go to a concert. I'm in the middle of getting a tattoo while we're drafting. So if I can draft, you can draft. I was getting work on my arm done, and my tattoo guy, it was Sunday evening. He's sitting there tattooing me, and I'm doing my draft, and we're talking about my draft as it's
happening. You get your tattoo done, yes.
Yeah.
Anthony, I have seen it. I don't have a complaint against it yet. Kind of silly, but it's all right. I have seen
comedy. It's a comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, it's a comedy.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a comedy. It's not supposed to be a serious Hulk show. I've always seen
that's what's wrong. We expected it to be more serious than what it is.
What I've seen of it is exactly what I expected, and I'm kind of enjoying it.
I'm good with it.
Not all Marvel movies have to be super serious.
No, earth-shattering, doom and gloom.
Yeah,
we don't do that all the time.
Give me a hot She-Hulk being goofy, and I'm happy.
I'm quite sure trades won't be an issue. I think we're going to do votes on the trades. That's going to be the controversy. Yeah, some leagues I've been in before a trade when they put it to a vote, and the commissioner had final say if there was a tie or whatever. I'm not going to give a damn. Yes, little boy.
The voting process is there in my league, but I've never been one to deny votes or to deny trades. If y'all want to trade. I don't care. Because ultimately,
I don't care either.
There was one time I did one underhanded deal, and it might date me a little bit. Arian Foster, when he was
that dated number one running back. Houston Texans.
And I was getting ready for the playoffs, and I had a handshake agreement with the member. Steak dinner. I get Arian Foster, and I got blocked because someone had loose lips.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of against the voting and all that.
Well, and that's why I keep I keep it that I have the final say and the final yes or no as far as trades, because when a trade comes up as commissioner of the league, I'm watching it.
Okay.
Cam last year, I had to jump his butt, my buddy Cam, because his girl was in the league, but she wasn't active. And he was gonna go just cherry pick from her team to boost his team up.
Come on, see that?
And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to let that happen. That's not going to go through. Yeah. He was like, I'm just kidding. I was like, no, you're not. I just called you out and told you it wasn't going to happen. Now you're backpedal. But I'm like, yeah, you're not going to cherry pick. And that's something that I had to say last year because, my buddy and his wife are in my league. And then a friend of ours and his ex-wife are in the league. And I said, look, y'all ain't going to be swapping players back and forth just to benefit each other to help you. I was like, because I'll boot them out. I'll boot everybody out. And I'll take whoever I want. so yeah. So that's one of the reasons that I do keep the votes in. But at the end of the day, I have final. The commissioner has final say. So you can look and see, and if it looks like a legit trade, and let it go through. As long as somebody's not trying to cherry pick or stack their team.
I'm not going to give a damn. It's going to take the complaints for me to say something. Just being honest, it's going to take a whole lot of complaints because I'm going to let people be. Like I said, I know who I want. I just want to see it go. I just want to see it go. A lot of people run. That's the biggest thing about fantasy. Fantasy is you make up your own team. I know exactly who I want when I look at these rosters, and I want to roll with it. Now I can pick it as I watch the games and change up or whatever. But originally, my original mindset, I can get my original roster with no problem.
You're not really built for commissioner status. You're built more for player status.
That's fine. Commissioner status. I mean, I can put my foot down and piss everybody off, but it's not necessary. We do it for fun.
Yeah, we're doing it for fun, but there are some things you still got to keep an eye on and watch and track and stuff like that.
Oh, I'm watching already. I'm watching stuff now. I just ain't talking
about not just there's nothing to watch. What are you watching?
What movie? We can't even herd 12 people in here yet.
Yeah. Exactly. First thing to see. Who's paying attention, who's notified, who's following notifications, who's alert, who's listening. And then when the season go, why you ain't telling me that? Why you send a message? There's only one person who didn't get a message about tonight, and that was Cam.
And we don't like Cam anyways.
No, Cam's not with me. He's not. I came to a platform the bulk of us are on as well.
Mm-hmm.
I choose the platforms that we're all on. Most of us are
he's currently licking his wounds.
From what?
I had to put a beating on him last night in Madden. 63-34. That was after I already took a 20-point lead and then let him take a 4-point lead and then scored 33 unanswered.
It's a video.
Yeah, okay. But we've been playing Madden together for over 10 years.
Nice.
And he's only beat me like 4 times.
Next question is, are we doing streams in the morning or in the evening?
We were trying to schedule Sunday mornings. I didn't get nothing this morning.
No. I'm just saying, how is it going to go through
we
the
got
week?
To see who's going to show up. This is the 3rd broadcast for this league already.
I've been in all 3.
We haven't been in all 3.
The important thing is, and I could be wrong, is we just run the stream, and whoever shows up.
I can do that. I can do that every other day. But not everybody's available.
Somebody else said that, Tony D.
I thought you didn't want to be in charge of them. But you always got something.
I'm just saying. I said the same thing.
I know that.
You told me to shut.
Do you feel more?
I'm just saying. Yeah. Yes, I do.
Oh Jesus! And the stream will be here for the replays. You're correct, Ted. I'm with you on that. Stream is here for the replays. I'm coming to Twitch primarily because a bunch of us are here on Twitch, and I know we get notification. YouTube, I'm running this on YouTube as well because I got to put some videos up there, taking some advice, just get some YouTube videos going. And the fantasy football thing is going to be big for me on the YouTube as far as what I do on my channel. I will be switching platforms. We've done StreamYard. We've done it here. I tried to do it on Vocal. I can't get those out like I want to, but Vocal will be fine to YouTube. Twitch Studio, I did want to try, but I don't know how it's going to act. That's probably what I'm going to use next.
Well, and like I told you, if you go on StreamYard and use our account, you can pull that video and post it onto your YouTube.
I know.
So you can still put it out there.
I know.
Plus,
So
I was
just-
looking into something else to make life easier for you, but now you can kiss my ass.
Well, you can get a better microphone before you kiss mine. How about that shit?
Everything maybe it's just you.
You bearded bastard. But
Hey,
no,
Tony.
yes.
Tony, just keep in the back of your mind that those Twitch videos cycle out every couple of weeks. So as long as you put it on YouTube,
They
then
are.
we're
They go to YouTube, but like I said, I don't have that many followers. Most of my followers are on Twitch and Twitter.
yeah, but it doesn't matter as long as we have it as a repository somewhere. So if someone says 3-4 weeks into the league, hey, I didn't know about this, we can go back. Here's a video.
Yes. It's going to YouTube. That's why I use
and we post the videos in the chat here, in the chat on the football
I
app.
gotta do that. That I haven't been able to do
Okay.
on.
You just post the URL and then they
That's
get
what
to it.
Yeah, I see it. I'm gonna work that after this.
Mhm.
I'm gonna work that after this. Also, a lot of the members are also in my room on airtime. I do post a link there. I do. So I do send it out. I do make sure it gets out to any and everybody. Honestly, anybody who is unaware of what's going on, they probably don't have the notifications on or they're busy. Busy doesn't bother me. Not having your notifications on and getting mad, I'm going to say something.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're doing your job, and sending out the information and making if you're making the videos, putting the videos out there, or letting the league know what's going on, or this, that, and the other thing. If they're not responding, or if they're not paying attention, then it's not on anybody else but them.
I got a friend of mine, the commissioner of a few leagues a year, and I watched the headaches he go through. I actually told him about 6 years. I said, listen, man, why are you still doing this mess if nobody's participating or being receptive? I just want to have a mix of, I said, you making it, you trying to contribute, but ain't nobody responding. You got 4,000 people in this group, and you can't get 20 people to act right. I actually put in the group page one time. I said, y'all get on my damn nerves. He said, it's not that bad. I said, I'm watching you. I've been watching you for the past few years. Yes, the hell it is. They want a money league, but they don't want to pay. They want a free league, but they don't even want to pay attention. I said, you're driving yourself crazy.
No,
I'm right here with you.
We have a fantasy football Facebook group chat. It's a very active chat. Very active, especially
they can talk.
Oh yeah, we talk all the time. We talk trash. I'll usually get on there Sunday morning and say, hey, check your rosters,
Right.
And
Little stuff like that.
I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say check your trade offers. Everybody check your notifications. When the trades start backing up and everybody starts getting help, check your trade notifications. I will avoid that damn thing.
But
I know you're busy. It don't take 10 minutes. I've done 7 leagues a season. It don't take 10 minutes.
Right. But I do think the occasional check your roster, because someone's going to be slipping, and then certain people are going to feel a certain way about, oh, this guy was, his roster was stacked and this player had 2 players out. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't even have to call anybody out. It's just a simple, hey, Sunday morning, check your roster. Check
That's when the
check
injuries. Brian can do the broadcast on Sunday. That's what I'm going to be. Everybody check your rosters. And I'm going to send a invite out to all the members every broadcast. Every member's going to get an invite. So I want the whole league in the chat.
Our group chat gets very active. We get very active. We're chit-chatting. We're talking trash. We're, this, that, or the other thing. But we're also not doing anything outside. I mean, we're not doing streams or anything like that. We're just in there BS, and for the 10 people in my league, I'm with every Sunday for the most part, anyways.
Right. So you're already there.
So we're already there. There's half of our league is at the same house watching football together, anyways.
Wow.
So
I need a broadcast while y'all sitting together and get the rest of the league to be involved.
Nobody else, none of them do broadcasting and stuff like that.
You do. While they're there, other people can watch.
Oh yeah, they do, or I do, but
okay.
I ain't worried about that.
We are about to be at an hour. I want to thank the both of you for showing up. Anthony, appreciate you coming through. Rich, appreciate you coming through. Debbie, appreciate you coming through. This will be up. It's on my YouTube. You will see it over there. I will post this broadcast in the chat, like in the league chat, like Ted said. Thank you all again. I do believe Smoke should be coming on soon. Normally,
Right.
I haven't seen anything saying that he will. It is a holiday weekend. In the event that he does not, I might be back on later tonight just to act up for the hell of it.
All
Hit me
right.
up. Hit me up. I ain't got nothing going on tonight.
If I do it, I might just do a regular broadcast like I've been
Yeah.
planning on. But I got you.
I'm just hanging out here. I decided to be lazy today, so clean my
Yeah, I
house,
got
and that's about the extent. So
With Jason and dinner, let him pull out. So yeah, we're all good. But I appreciate the both of y'all. I will
Yeah,
catch
man.
you all down. Like I said, y'all know we can stay in touch with each other. Everybody in the league, you're gonna see this. Get at me, all right? Talk to y'all soon. Appreciate it, fellas.